Todd McRoberts, NK Agronomy Manager, NK Seeds US. E099N3 is a hybrid that we feel is probably most stable of any hybrid we have from 95 to 105 day across any environment. This hybrid moves really well across all soil types. It's consistent down the row, so as we look at plant by plant through the row, emergence on this hybrid is extremely good. And as we go across varying soil conditions, varying fertility in a lot of different fields, this is probably the most consistent hybrid we've seen at this maturity in our Enogen portfolio. E099N3 will come out of the ground very fast. So if you're in an area where you want to plant early, we have that ability to jump out of the ground early and capture as much sunlight as we can to help that get the flower. Moves through coarse, medium, and fine soils very well. Also moves across all drainage zones. So if we're in an area where we have poorly drained soils, this is a hybrid that gives us that ability to move and push through that different type of environment. If we're in a corn-on-corn rotation or corn fallow and soybeans or alfalfa, this hybrid adapts to all those rotations very well through a lot of these different conditions. The E099N3 from a geographical footprint. Best performance we've seen on this product is the Dakotas, both North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Northern Iowa, Wisconsin. I would put Michigan and then the Northeast part of the United States within this zone of adaptation. The consistency of this product and the ability of this product to move across all soils with moderate to high populations is very good. E099N3 is a semi-flex ear population. I would say 28 to 32,000 is very, very good. If we're going to drive this into a 35,000 plant population range, the ask would be to increase fertility. So if you're a dairy farmer or a beef producer and you're growing this for feed, I would ask that we add more nitrogen, potentially in the form of manure, to help this hybrid maximize its yield potential within that environment. This hybrid has a moderate response to a fungicide, so when we look at disease tolerance, gray leaf spot, northern corn leaf blight, Gauss's wilt, we rate this a 4, which is very good. So the response to a fungicide is moderate with this product. The E099N3 strengths are consistency to move across all soils, also to move across all different fertility levels and yield levels. If we're in a 150 bushel yield environment or we're in a 240 bushel yield environment, this hybrid has that ability to perform very well in both those environments, depending on what the fertility may be. So we get into that high yield environment and we're driving that fertility, this hybrid rings the bell in that top end. Also, we have very good drought tolerance here. So if we're in a western environment where we're getting dry throughout the summer, the drought tolerance here is very good to push us through that stretch where it could be tough on some hybrids in those environments. So we have above and below ground protection for broad lepidopteran insects, but then also corn rootworm with 2 modes of action below ground with the AgroSure Duracade technology.